Hello, ladies and gents. Today I'm gonna speak some words about the thrills, the gods of hard rock and heavy metal, Black Sabbath. This gonna be you know, uh, a small history of their career, and I'm gonna speak through your minds, and nothing is about has to do about Wikipedia or whatever. It's things that things that I know, and I think it's a very good idea for the youngest people, let's say 20, 25, maybe 30 years old, to know some things about the godless, no, who, the god musicians that created all, that they created all the bands, not created, but it was so influential for all the bands of all the styles of heavy metal, hard rock, or whatever. So it's the right time to do something like that. Yeah. So Black Sabbath is a kind
Phenomenon.
of its own. It's a kind of phenomenon, anyway. But a kind of phenomenon, yeah. It was also Purple, Zeppelin. Now, Pink Floyd, the Stones. But now we're talking about a band that they have already stopped to play live, to do whatever, but they are a band of 50 years of metal, 50 years of a great career. They started with a eponymous album, Black Sabbath, by Black Sabbath. It was February the 13th, and Friday was the day of the release of their first album. Their first album, it was some kind of giving straight fear to your soul. It was doom metal. Yes, yes, yes. And it was written in 1969. NIB, of course, and many other songs. And the same year, after 7 or 8 months, we had the release of the Paranoid album, which made them huge. First of all, because of the title track, Paranoid, one of the 5, maybe, yes, one of the 5 biggest hard rock hits of all time, baby. But there was also Iron Man. It was a big hit too. And Planet Caravan, for those about to love pot. And yeah, and 1 year, a little more less than a year, but it's the same. It was these two albums, this album, the first and the second one was at 71. They release the behemoth that is called Master of Reality, and it was the only one that hit the top 10 of Billboard. And this was the fact maybe that in California Jam 1774, oh, excuse me, yeah, in California, of course, and it was something like a bigger and a bigger Woodstock, more people, and yeah, and they played number 2 after the headliners that was Deep Purple with Burn. But anyway, they had they were just over some bands, huge bands like the Eagles or Jefferson Airplane or Jefferson Starship. I don't remember because it was yeah. So Volume 4, next album, the 4th one, as you can see. Great. All of them in top 10, UK top 10, okay? And then we had one of the most experimental and progressive heavy rock albums of all time, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I'm gonna tell you nothing about this record because you all have to have it in your with your other CDs or LPs or whatever. The song Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath is, of course, it's very unique and very popular. We have Sabracadabra that Metallica played, and in their Garage Incorporated in 1999. It was huge. And then we had Sabotage, according to the more people I ask, or whatever, is the last 10 out of 10 song of original lineup of Black Sabbath. Okay, most of people that were listening to Sabotage was like, oh, it's very heavy, it is not so elegant and progressive, let's say, like Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. But if you listen to it, I don't know if it's the best one, but you cannot say that thing. But it's more progressive and more crazy than the predecessor calling Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Okay. Then we had Technical Ecstasy album, a very good album, but less heavy. And the Never Say Die album, the last one with Ozzy till this time, because in 2013 they created a new one that was much better than the last one of True Black Sabbath in 78. But it had one song that saved the whole album, a great mega hit like Never Say Die. So then we can talk about the Dio era, the Ian Gillan from Deep Purple era, then Tony Martin era, or whatever. I would like to speak a little bit just for this period, the first 8 years. So for the people, for the young guys, and why not for the old guys to remember, it's very good to listen to this video. I think it's nothing, so it's very simple, and I have the sense that it's very nice and not impressive, but why not? Very nice. So hail to you, brothers. See you the next time. Φιλιά.